Welcome back, but don't scroll away, because this isn't just another business story. This is a story about pain, promise, and one man's fight to build something beautiful. He wasn't born rich. He had no powerful friends, just a dream, and a lot of struggle. Brooklyn, New York, 1950s. A young boy named Howard Schultz grows up in the Bayview housing projects. His father, a delivery driver, slips on ice one day and breaks his hip. No health insurance, no help, no hope. Howard watches his father lose his job and his pride. That moment changed him forever. He said later, "I saw what it meant to be a number, not a person. I promised myself if I ever built a company, it would honor people." That pain became his purpose. He didn't have much, no luxury, no fancy school, but he had determination. He worked odd jobs, played sports, and became the first in his family to go to college. After graduation, he joined Xerox, a big company, great salary, but Howard wanted meaning, not just money. One day, while selling coffee machines, he noticed something interesting. A tiny company in Seattle kept buying more machines than anyone else. He got curious. He flew there. That company was called Starbucks. Back then, Starbucks didn't sell coffee to drink, only beans and equipment. But something about it felt special, the people, the aroma, the passion. Howard fell in love, he said. "I saw more than coffee. I saw warmth, connection, and culture." He joined Starbucks, and a few years later, during a trip to Italy, everything changed. In the streets of Milan, he saw espresso bars everywhere, people talking, laughing, connecting. Coffee wasn't a product there, it was a lifestyle. He thought, America needs this. He came back bursting with ideas. Let's open coffee bars. Let's bring that Italian cafe experience to America. But the Starbucks founder said, no, they didn't believe people would ever pay $3 for a cup of coffee. So Howard left. Heartbroken, but not defeated. He started his own coffee bar called Il Giornale. He was rejected by investors 217 times, but he kept going. And finally, he made it happen. The shop became an instant hit. People didn't just come for coffee, they came for the feeling. Then, fate called again. The founders of Starbucks decided to sell the company. Howard took the risk of his life, borrowed, begged, and finally bought Starbucks for $3.8 million. He was just 34 years old. But now, it was time to build something different. Howard didn't want Starbucks to be just a coffee shop. He wanted it to be a third place. Not home, not work, but somewhere people felt they belonged. Baristas, who remembered your name. It wasn't about caffeine, it was about connection. He called his employees partners, even part-timers, got health care and stock options. He believed, if we take care of our people, they'll take care of the customers. And it worked. From 6 stores to thousands across the world, Starbucks became a symbol of warmth, comfort, and modern culture. But success brings new problems. By the 2000s, Starbucks grew too fast and lost its soul. Then came the 2008 recession. Stores were closing. The stock price collapsed. The magic was gone. The board called him back. Howard, we need you. At 54 years old, he returned as CEO, and his mission wasn't to make money. It was to save meaning. He shut down 900 stores, stopped new openings, cut his own salary to $1, and retrained every barista in America. He said, "We're not in the coffee business serving people. We're in the people business serving coffee." Slowly, things changed. The smell of fresh coffee returned, the smiles came back, and Starbucks was reborn. By 2010, the company had fully recovered, billions in revenue, millions of loyal fans, and one clear message: success means nothing if it forgets the people behind it. Howard Schultz once said, "Dreams are free, but the journey will cost you rejection, pain, and sacrifice. Still, it's worth it." So next time you hold that Starbucks cup, remember, It's not just coffee. It's a story of resilience, of a boy from Brooklyn who turned pain into purpose. Because sometimes the most human thing we can do is keep believing.